what's up? Hello, fellow humans planet Earth. How are we all doing on this glorious ridiculous day? Hello, Dualius, and hello, Son. Logan was literally here for the entire duration of the intro. Second I unmute the microphone, he ran away. Literally on the second. He might come back though, hopefully, maybe. Welcome in, everyone. I think we have a wheel to spin today. Logan is a little bit depressing because he got some salve for his paws today, so I needed to put that on him, and he didn't get a walk. Not because I'm not allowed to walk him, because my sleep schedule is completely messed up. So I woke up 20 minutes ago. Whoop. There's a lot of things this could be that, if it lands on that, could take a really long time. I'm just gonna remove pinball from this immediately. I'm not doing pinball. Pinball is lame. If it was like a specific pinball game, then I think about it, but I see you're a woman and I am attracted to that. Oh. 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 I'm a bit anxious, depending on what we roll here, we could be playing Elden Ring DLC today, or we could be playing it, in like a week. I think most of these are pretty short though. Should I just do it? Should I just see what happens? I'm gonna look. What is this? Kentucky Route Zero by Doings. Alright. Let's see what this is all about. The 10-hour game. That's not Golem. You already own it. It's a magical, realist adventure game about a secret highway running through the caves beneath Kentucky and the mysterious folk who travel it. This game is 10 hours long? And I at least this is one of the games I bought. Why are you saying damn as if... So out of the games that I bought, which is a lot, I think we've played. I think well, 2 of the games or something that we played so far were games that I bought. I was thinking it was some horrifying horror game. I'd force you to play it by gifting it to you. No, most of those games aren't even horror games. That would have been really mean though. Let me take a picture. The wheel has... Oh, I forgot to ask everyone about the Gamba, but I mean... You forgot to ask me. Sorry, Cal. I did explicitly say multiple times, even in the announcement channel, that I would be spinning at the start of the stream, though, but... I muted that. Why would you mute the announcement channel? Out of all the channels you can mute, Why would you mute the announcement channel? Annoying? I barely there's like one message in this channel every week maybe. On average, maybe less than that. It might be like once per month that I type in that channel on average. And here's your punishment. I'm not gonna reroll because I forgot to add Gamba. Alright. I made a channel and now I am mad I didn't get notified message from the channel, yeah? Well, it's I would say it's you know, I would say this is a this is like a mutual fault there. I did make a role specifically so people could know exactly when I'm gambaying, but I did also explicitly say at the end of last stream and in the announcement channel that I would be gambaying. Sorry, I'm just fixing my title and stuff. At Endaline. Day 1. I see you're a day, and I am attracted to that. Alright, let's see here. I need to do some stuff. We gotta go. Sun gets it. Kentucky Route Zero. Oh, it's a Netflix game? Wait, was this published by Netflix? No? Weird. Kentucky Route Zero TV edition. What? Okay, I don't know. I don't know what the different editions are, but Steam. PC edition. Save. Let's see. Stream, OBS, title screens, generic. Go over here. Dude, this GIF giga likes my computer for some reason. Change this picture to title screen, generic. This thing. Boop. Boop. There we go. That's beautiful. Not that. This thing. Day 1. Zone/L1 was beloved by all, so we cancelled it. Wait, what? What is this reference? Fart. I have to replace the hat dog with Logan with Logan hat. I could have like if I had time to make a proper image for this game, I could probably do that. But the picture is very low quality, though, as you can see. It's giga stretched. Netflix game. Well, they can't cancel it because the game is already released. So, all right, boop. Let's see what this game is all about. Let's learn together. Let's see what I'm being forced to do here. Play with OpenGL black screen fix. Oh, already being loud. I'm sorry if this is real loud. I can't do much. I'm trying my hardest. Time to get a straw hat for Logan. Can you give me one of the straw hat pirates? I got an avocado. Just one? What are you gonna do with one avocado? Okay, I think I can ult it for out of the game now and then go and do my limiting FPS. You can become a straw hat pirate with Logan. Oh my god! Like those people Hassan likes in the Black Sea or whatever. Baltic Sea? Those guys are Stride pirates, right? That's what Hassan told me. Eat it with hot sauce, you should try avocado on stream. I have never had an avocado in my life. And it looks way too weird for me. It looks like a thing an alien would eat. The Ethiopian pirates. Oh my god, they're just like Luffy. I am from space. That is, I mean, that is a good point. Alright. Let's see what we're dealing with here. I don't know where camera goes in this, so please... oh, Annapurna Interactive! What is Annapurna made again? What does Annapurna do? I see you're a woman, and I am attracted to that. They've done a lot. Oh, they did Cocoon? Stray? Oh, Outer Wilds. They publish Outer Wilds. That's pretty good. Kentucky Route Zero. Blank notebook. Empty. Blank videotape. Blank audio tape. Blank notebook. I guess I'll start with the notebook, I don't know. Act 1. Play. Launching. Is my monitor dirty or is the game... I think it's the game that's dirty. Aqueous Oils. Okay. Camera seems to be in an okay position so far. Oh. Interesting. A moving truck rumbles softly to itself. Painted on its side are the words Lysets, Antiques, Furniture, Glassware, Curiosities. Oil made from horses or for horses. An old hound in a straw hat. Both have seen better days. That does look like an old hound. I don't think there's any denying that. It's the only... Okay, so... Joseph sits between gas pumps in a Queen Anne armchair. His hair is grey and his glasses darken. Damn, did you hear that wreck? A truck full of bottles, I don't know, beer bottles, whiskey, lost a tire or something, and spilled booze and glass all over the interstate. What a mess. I hope they don't come down here looking for anything. We blew a damn fuse and it's all shut off. Did I hear a dog? What's your dog's name? His name is Homer. Her name is Blue. Just some dog. I don't know his name. Oh. What do I name my dog? Oh, I guess the camera is covering some of the text there, huh? Best viewers? Mr. Thomas? Want to... Oh. Why was he banned? Why was he banned? I don't know a lot about Conway so far, but I do like the just some dog thing. But I wonder if that, because he lied, that's not where you get to the best viewers. Can I be a best viewer, or can I carry on being the worst? No, you have. I mean, you can try, but we both know how that's gonna end. I feel like this can be interpreted as like this guy's very affectionate towards the dog, but he's a hardened, tough guy who pretends he doesn't care. But it can also be interpreted as, oh, He just doesn't care about the dog. So I guess I'm gonna call her Blue. Blue sounds like a sweet old hound. I used to know a dog like that. Hey, here's some jerky for Blue. I made it myself. Didn't turn out too well, but I bet the dog will eat it. Getting late, right? I can feel the sun on my neck. I bet it's just a few feet off the horizon. I've been driving all evening looking for 5 Dogwood Drive. I got a delivery to make on Dogwood, but I'd rather watch the sunset. My nan had a dog. Oh, the best viewers are on bagsquad.com. What the hell is this? Bags. My nan had a dog called Blue. Bloop him, in fact. Is that true? Is that where you got that name from? Hey, I understand. You have got to do the job you're paid to do. Maybe get some rest somewhere in there. Maybe have a drink, then back at it. There's dignity in that rhythm. What's your rhythm like? Oh, I just like to listen to the TV. Used to do a lot of poetry on the computer, but I don't have the ear for it lately. Listen, you and Blue. Maybe I should give the driver guy the Western accent. Listen, you and Blue would have been driving up and down 65 all night. Dogwood Drive is on the other side of, well, to get there, you gotta take the Zero. The Zero is a tougher route to find, but you can use my computer to look up directions. You'll have to head down into the basement and reset the circuit breaker first. I'll be happy to have those whining lights back up anyway. It's too damn quiet out here. The basement door is back there in the office. Appreciate your help, friend. Oh, and here, take this lamp, it gets dark. I like the aesthetic of the game so far. I like the very simple controls. Just head back into the office, and you can't miss the stairs. The breaker box will be somewhere on the right side of the room down there. Why can't you fix the light yourself? Well, it's true. I know that basement pretty well, but last time I got to repair work down there, I crossed the wrong wire and took out half the traffic lights in Elizabethtown. It's that damn electric company, Consolidated. They plugged everything together in one big grid. Too many eggs in the damn basket. So now I'm a little circuit shy, is all. Anyhow, I appreciate your help. The thingamajig is throwing a little horseshoe around. Oh, is it actually 3-dimensional? I guess it is in some areas. Let me run over this direction too. An interstate highway, 65, running from Alabama up to just shy of Chicago. It ought to be quitting time in this part of Kentucky, but the daylight just won't shake. The sun, it just won't go away. The dog is following me. Blue. It's a little bit sus, I think. Yeah, this is very sus. There's some people just chilling down here. A dusty, rusty sign is bolted on the wall. Sign. These are the rules. Number 1. No rules. No rules. 1. No open flames near the gasoline. 2. No consumption of beer or spirits on the premise. 3. In case of sudden darkness, do not panic. Relax. Count backwards from 5. 4. Strictly limit time spent in basement to fewer than 3 minutes of every hour. Basement people. Emily, Ben, and Bob sit in folding chairs behind a worn card table. Papers, oddly shaped dice, and highway maps cover the tabletop. Have you all seen a breaker box down here? Oh, sorry, didn't know there was anyone down here. Did you hear something? No, sorry, I was looking at the rules again. It gets easier as you go. Look, you said you rolled a 5, right? That means you get to pick up your marker and move it anywhere on the map. They're playing a table game. So, it's your turn now, right? Oh yeah, I guess so. Where do you put that 20-sided die? I don't see it. Did you drop it? It should be easy enough to find. It glows in the dark. I just need to get by you for a minute. I think it rolled down off the left there, but I don't see it. Well, I'm not going to go looking for it. It's too dark down there. One of you go down and get it, and I'll just study the rules here. Devil worshippers? What kind of game is that? I think you were right about the instant crisis rules. There's all separate table of them in the back. I don't like the rules anyway. It's not fun. It's just a random and frustrating. Crisis rules? Eldritch horror? The randomness is what makes it realistic, Bob. How much can I talk to these guys? You seem pretty focused on that game. I still don't understand how you win. Roll the 20-sided die once for each player and refer to Appendix C, Table of Psychographical Anxiety Address Correlation. Locate the result street address on the roadmap and move each player marker to the appropriate location. That doesn't help. I don't think you can win. It says on the box it's a tragedy. You're not gonna let me... You're not gonna let me by, are you? Okay, so just to get started, we need a 20-sided die. I would just shoot these people with what gun? Yeah, that gets us on the road. Well, hopefully. If you roll a 1, you drive into a ditch. If you roll a 2, or a 9, or a 12, you have to write down a new anxiety and roll again. If you roll a 5, you get to move your piece anywhere on the map you want. Okay, so is this kind of like maybe describing some of the rules of this game? Bob, go get that die. It's too dark down there. Well, that should make it easy. Damn, that thing glows in the dark. Jesus. How long can I talk to these people? Walks away. If you could just move your chairs a bit, I can scoot right by. Oh, it says he knocks on the table. I would knock on the table, the dogs start barking. You guys want to see a crisis? Pulls out gun. I know what your most traumatic crisis is gonna be, punches, yeah. Ben and Bob argue about the rules of their game and who should be responsible for retrieving their lost game piece, a glowing in the dark 20-sided die. Walks away. Alright. Okay, no open fire. No concentrated spirits on the premises, and it's on darkness. Been 3 minutes per hour. Okay, so we have 3 minutes per hour. Oh. Oh, but it's just right here. Okay, gotcha. Conway picks up the glowing 20-sided die and inspects it. The number 5 is facing up. It is a small piece of plastic, but it has reassuring, almost comforting weight. Places the option in his jacket pocket. I thought it like climbed down there, but I guess it just... You know. Oh, they're gone. Folding chairs are arranged around the worn card table. The chairs are empty and the surface of the table is bare. Conway places the 20-sided die on the table. What if I could have left and talked to the guy about it, but... Interesting underground area. No gamba now, no stealing. Well, I don't know. I guess it's like a choice-based thing, but for now, I'll just give people their stuff back. There it is. Just listen to those lights whine. Yep. There were some people down in your basement playing some kind of game, but they're gone now. In the basement? No, I don't think so. Maybe that lamplight was playing tricks on you, huh? Well, strange things happen underground, especially in the dark. So, computer's in the office. You're looking for Marquez. She knows her way around these roads. She'll get you to the 0. Password is... damn. I should just feel it out. Muscle memory, you know? It's kind of long, kind of like a short poem, I think. One of those short poems that really sums it all up. You'll figure it out. No luck with that computer password? Maybe you're going too fast. Don't force it now. Just try to think like a poet. Conway taps a key, waking the computer from its reverie. User. Conway, typing. Oh, Conway Joseph. Conway. User Conway is not real. User Joseph. The wheels slide loose, the stars drop away. I talk and listen to him talking. I talk and listen to him talking. It's late, nobody saw the accident. You just breathe road. I'll get like, this is wrong. Password accepted? Wait, did I accidentally get it right on the first try somehow? Or is everything right? How's it going in there? Figured it all out? Sure you are? This is roughly where I could... Wait, you've played this? Messages. The message one is from Donald at Houghton K-Mail. Message 2 is from accounts at consolidated.mail. I tried it ages ago when I thought it was a post-apocalyptic road trip sim, like the one you played just a couple of weeks ago. From Donald Hot MK Mail. Fragment dim of lovely forms. Joseph, I know it's been a while and I know you're still sore, but there's a whole world in here and we need your help to unmask it. Yes, the caves are cold and damp and we are old and lame. Never mind, I can't remember why I even started writing this. I miss those days in the lab. With you and our dear Lula, maybe you found your own Sanadu. Well, so have I. I thought it was going to be like that. I don't understand how based on the pictures, but I am... I do appreciate your attempt though. I nearly bought Firewatch because I wanted to watch for fires, yeah, that... It's not what that game is about either. That would actually be a great game. I would unironically play that. That would actually be a great game. Literally just you are in the Firewatch tower. You have to, like, you know, maintain the tower, get food, and just pay attention to the outside. Account standing urgent. Message. Dear Equus Oils, this is an urgent automated message that your account is overdue by more than 14 days. In response, we have switched to our low reliability Dirty Power Plus plan. Consider making a payment immediately to obviate the need for us to switch you to Sustained Brownout Select. Sincerely, your friends at Consolidation Power Co. They'll be like papers, please, but instead of catching emeralds, you catch wildfires, yeah. And they can take, like the buffers just be completely random. Like you could be up there watching in game watching for like 365 real life days played in the game without seeing a single fire. Oh, dude, actual $1 million game idea. This would actually sell too. You make the game, right? You have firewatch towers, and then that you have to maintain, and you have to like get food and stuff from them, of course. But then you make it an online game, so like other people are also in firewatch towers, and then you have to like communicate with each other to figure out if there is actually a fire and if you need to like pull in like helicopters and stuff. I'm stealing your idea. Well, just give me like 1% of the revenue, and I'll be happy with that. Address books. The zero. Exit address book. Let me see what the other thing there was first. Games. Games is not real. I did it first. I had the idea to make it multiplayer, and that's what's gonna make it sell, because people will love the idea of just being in their own fire towers around the place. The zero. The zero is not real. Dogwood Drive. Address Dogwood Drive is not real. Marquez. What's that sound? Is there a giant car driving in the fog? Marquez Residence, 100 Macondo Lane. Head northeast on the 65 and turn left as soon as you see that ugly tree that's always on fire. Look for the barn at the base of the mountain there. Can't miss it. I don't know if I have to remember this, but there's northeast, 65, left by the tree. Got it. Out there on Macondo somewhere, right? Yep, that's it. You can say I cannot participate in the video game broadcast because it's past my bedtime. No, Deb, you can stay. You're an adult, you can stay up. The Japanese government can't stop you from staying up, Deb. That's Sasquatch. What the? Dude, can we not? Can we just not do stuff like that when I'm streaming, please? People will pay for Sasquatch. That's what the Sasquatch does. It just starts dusting. Let me force my door open so I get some breeze in here. I'm not alright, tell me. There's a deeper thought to... Don't do it, Deb. Don't give into your samurai overlords. Yeah. Oh, this might be why my right ear is hurting. So, no government or samurai can tell me what to do. Yeah, exactly. Stay up, Deb. Hey, look. While you were down there, I loaded the old TV of mine into your truck. I borrowed that thing from the Weaver from Weaver Marquez a number of years ago, and now that the power is all weird over here, I can't pick up anything but static in public access anyway. She always was more of a reader, but maybe she'd want it back at home. It's a nice TV. These are self-imposed rules. They shouldn't be. They shouldn't be, Deb. You don't have to listen to yourself. Listen to my rules. Bye for real, I'm tired. Good night. Good night, Beb. Arigato to you and Naruto and all that stuff. Sun's gone down. You and Blue better get on the road if you're gonna make your delivery. Conway scratches behind Blue's right ear. How's it going, Blue? What do you think of this place? It's odd, I never noticed it driving by. How about a treat? Here's some jerky from the gas station attendant. Share Joseph's homemade jerky with the dog. That was an achievement. He's a bit odd, isn't he? He reminds me a bit of your old man, Ira. Do you miss that guy? I like how that was just a conversation with himself, just like it is when you talk to dogs. Conway has nowhere to go? Oh. I think we're ready to get on the road. Oh. Oh, I accidentally found it. Nice. Can I just drive anywhere though? Like, am I gonna run out of gas? How does this work? Mammoth Cave, that's the cool... That's cool love caves. I think I drove across state borders. Oops. A museum. The sign in front of the building just reads museum. The lights are off, but the front door is open. Enter museum. Conway strips through the museum's doors. A few feet inside the museum door, the ambient sound of the highway drops sharply away. It is cold, dark, and still. A book lies open on a table in the center of the room. An open hallway extends to the left. Large glass doors bar the path ahead. Walk through the hallway. Walk through the glass doors. Look at the book. Conway looks at the book. There's no title on the book's spine or cover. A 3-word phrase written in pencil on the first page is smudged and indecipherable. On the first page, someone has left an ink drawing of a horse. Several dozen blank pages later, at the end of the book is an elaborate ink drawing of a one-legged man working an antiqued adding machine, surrounded by whiskey bottles. An elaborate ink drawing of a one-legged man working an antique adding machine, surrounded by... Walk through the glass doors? Conway walks to the glass doors. The glass doors won't budge. Cheap viewers? Hey! We got the best viewers and the cheap viewers. That's pretty good. I think I'll go for the cheap viewers, probably. I'm okay with that. To apply more force would likely break them. Return to entrance. Walk to the hallway. Conway walks down the hallway to the left. Conway's steps echo against the hallway's marble floors and arched ceilings. Plexiglass boxes line the walls. The hallway dead ends on a darkened display case. Look at the boxes on the walls. Conway examines the boxes on the walls. The first box, there's a few feet into the air, contains an assortment of bird wings. Some are missing feathers. One large, brightly colored wing almost glows in the moonlight. Its feathers are intact, but a piece of bone pokes awkwardly from the tip. Look at the darkened display cases. Conway examines the darkened display case. The display case is several yards wide, but just a few feet off the ground. It's unlit, and back in this corner of the darkened museum, very little moonlight creeps in. A gold-plated plaque on the surface of the case is a bit easier to read. It recounts a short history of fowl hunting in the region, and then speculates abruptly about the nature of addiction. Head back, I guess? I'm not gonna break into that room. Do for now? Go away. Is this gonna show up on the map now? Ah, yes it isn't. Alright. Screenshot time. Just in case it becomes relevant. You never know. Oh, the hell? This game is called Kentucky Road. Addict this? What the hell? What are you doing? Stop that. Can you not do that? Is that possible for you? Oh, you can even zoom in. I don't know what the purpose of that is, but... Okay, so there might be some reason to drive around, and I mean the game hasn't given me any like restrictions yet. Oh, a church! Look at that. A singing chorus echoes from within the church. The building is 1 story tall with a pitched roof and 3-story spires rising from the front. The top sections of the spire is made of stained glass. An interior light illuminates the pines in red, green, and blue. A large LED display glows in the parking lot. Light of the last Great Awakening Baptist Church. Listen. Conway stands and listens to the church. The muffled chorus drones at a steady volume, repeating the same 2 verses without rest. Enter the church. Conway approaches the church doors. The front doors of the church are modest and worn. They are locked. Walk to the rear of the building. A ramp leads up from a few dusty metal trash cans to the church's back door. Look at the trash cans. Conway opens a few of the trash cans and looks in. One has a bit of something leafy and rotten stuck to the bottom of it. Another is full of unlabeled videotapes. If I look again, does that like... Oh, I can't grab the videotapes? Enter the church's back door. Conway pushes open the back door. He finds himself in a kitchen lit by a buzzing fluorescent ceiling fixture. On the counter are a plate of moldy bread and an empty Dixie cup, flecked red around its waxy rim. A set of swinging plastic doors on the far side all lead out of the kitchen. Walk through the plastic doors. Conway pushes open the plastic doors and walks through. Vacant pews sprawl unevenly into the church. A small raised stage lies to Conway's right. Bare except for the tape recorder. The tape recorder's power cord runs to an outlet near Conway's feet. Unplug the tape recorder. The singing stops and the light failed. Oh. Interesting. This is a...
Hi there, mister.
Church. Hi there, mister. Just in case this is one of those games that you want to, like, play again. I'm just taking pictures of these locations. What's up, Philsbagman? How are you doing? Welcome to the video game broadcast. Very, very nice seeing you here today. Sunfish B Spring Road. Airplane. How's it going? How's it going, mister? Just came home from work. Oh, that is exactly the type of thing you would do, huh? And I bet you're not even apologetic about that at all, huh? I'm looking at the POE and realize I need more gold. Oh god. The gold gap. 2 shirtless, shoeless men push a light aircraft along the highway. Occasionally, one or the other slips a bit on the sweating asphalt or stops to pull back his hair. The men are nearly broken. The rubber is almost worn away. Soon these men will be dragging this airplane. Do you have a gold gap? Has your settlement become too big? Creepy. I wonder what the like idea is there. Why are they just pushing this airplane? What? I can't actually move, so I can't like go and like interact with them in any way. My workers demand all my gold and they keep getting more expensive as I higher ranked people. Oh god. You're actually good at the game. That doesn't bode well for me. It's an allegory for sissy pussy? Sissy pussy? What are you saying, you sick freak? Sissy Pussy was the founder of and king of Ephyria, known as Corinth. He was a devious tyrant who killed visitors to show off his power. This violation of the sacred hospitality tradition greatly angered the gods. They punished him for trickery of others, including his cheating death twice. The gods forced him to roll an immense boulder up a hill, only for it to roll back down every time it got near the top. Those highbrow bad games that make journals, not people, so you can kill them, love. Yeah, like Morrowind. So you're basically telling me that those people broke the law, is what you're telling me. And that I should be happy about the state of their decay. I got a divine from a boat yesterday. Do you wanna refresh everyone here on what a divine does, because they might not know? I mean, obviously I remember, but you know, from like Dualius and oh, we're on the interstate. And Kel. It's symbolic. Command flew too close to the sun. Now man must push a plane along the highway. Morrowind is actually good because you can make a pillow fort, not highbrow, and game journals hate that. No, game journals love Morrowind. Yeah, that's like that'd be my go-to game of that type of genre. Of like, you know, they only made this game so journalists could sniff their own farts about it. That'd probably be my go-to game for that, honestly. And it's so blatant too. That's the crazy part. It's so blatantly a game that no one would enjoy if it wasn't for, like, journalists. Oh, guitar player. The window sound is me taking screenshots. Please bear in mind, and as a game journal. Oh yeah. Divine Orb is one of the most expensive currencies in PSX, so used for crafting high-end gear, like ability to have multiple crafting modes on one item. For trading, one divide is about 156 KLs, Jesus. But how many mirrors is it, though? A young man in gray-stained clothes sits by the side of the road. He is playing a worn guitar. To his left is a blue mug, and to his right, a weathered dog. Conway stands and listens. The young man strums absently on the guitar, hums tunelessly, and occasionally mumbles a word. The young man whistles hoarsely, stops playing the guitar, then looks up at Conway. He rambles for a few minutes about the weather, the dog, and his music, then returns to playing. As he walks back to his truck, Conway finds that he can hardly remember a word the young man spoke. Huh. He plays Wonderwall. One mirror is 394 divides or so slightly more expensive. Dude, imagine if I got a mirror. That would be pretty cool, huh? There are a lot of roads. I'm trying my hardest not to confuse myself, but that is a little bit of a challenge for sure. So how is the wonderful wheel extravaganza going? Well, this is our last wheel game before we play. Oh, I didn't say what that was called. Barren River Rural. The exterior, this game is apparently like 10-ish hours long according to my plaything, but this also seems like a 10-ish hour game, but we'll find out, I guess. In a completely unrelated news, I saw the ending of NNK2 and uninstalled it. Okay, so it was a good ending then. That's nice. This game seems pretty cool so far. I like the aesthetic of it for sure. The exterior of the Barren River Rural Electronics Corporation is a dingy beige sprinkled with fading graffiti. The front door hangs open from a broken hinge, and the windows are dark. Look in a window. Conway looks in a window. The windows are too dirty to see anything inside, but a few dim shapes, furniture, maybe, or livestock. Enter the front door. Conway steps through the front door. The room feels empty with no furniture other than the built-in front desk, host to a disconnected telephone, and a few empty beer cans. Meandering lines of color have been spray painted along the walls. How did you explain the DLC? Was the ending that bad, or just bored with it? Behind the desk, a hallway leads into darkness. Pick up the telephone. Conway lifts the telephone receiver to his ear. There's no dial tone. The phone is disconnected. And closer. Conway closes his eyes. With the phone pressed close to his ear, Conway can hear a thin, quiet roar, like the ocean or the highway. Enter the hallway. And it was bland, but the DLC isn't really story-based. It's 100 floors of dungeon grinding. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think I would play that game for the combat, that's for sure. The hallway passes several smaller office doors. It quickly disappears into darkness. Something is glowing in the dark distance, barely. Walk to the dark end of the hall. Try an office door or two. Conway tries a few of the office doors. One of the office doors is still locked. Another has been broken open. The door handle bent awkwardly inwards and embedded in the wood, but it's jammed against a filing cabinet. On closer inspections, through the crack in the door, the whole room is filled with filing cabinets and other disused furniture. The hallway passes several smaller office doors. Walk into the dark end of the hall. Conway walks to the dark end of the hall. The door at the far... Oh, I need to do something real quick. I completely forgot about it. Do that. The door at the far end of this hallway is tightly closed, but a warm glow bleeds in from its edges. Open the door. Conway opens the door at the end of the hallway. The handle is loose and the door swings open easily. The hallway fills with warmth, light, and smells of smoke and coffee. About a dozen men and women sit around a campfire in the middle of a large room. Cubicle walls have been cut into pieces, some leaning up against the walls and some arranged into stacks of firewood. One of the women waves to Conway and offers him an empty chair. It's missing wheels, but it's comfortable and easily adjustable to his height. Someone takes a pot hung above the fire and pours coffee into a styrofoam cup. Conway accepts it, and they all return to watching the fire. This is before it's only 1 hour away. Oh, so that's the real reason that you quit. So I don't know what this was called because I clicked it by accident, but I'll just electricity. I see you're electrical, and I am attracted to that. No, it was just giga boring. I was miserable the entire 60 hours I played it. Why did you play it for 60 hours? Dualis has a problem with putting games down. Yeah, he has what we in the industry call a sunk cost fallacy. Not to be mistaken for a sunk cost fallacy, which is a completely different thing that we don't want to talk about. That's how long it takes to see the ending. I kept thinking it'll get better, it didn't. Just be more like me. No, do not be more like Kel. Do not. Oh, there was some dragonflies there. Let me just... Oh, that's the burning tree. A tall black oak burns on the hill above the road. Dragonflies. Well, the hero... This is it. The final battle is upon us. I'm done. Yeah, but don't you do that because you don't want the game to end? Aren't you one of those people? We're like, well, if I finish it, then the game is over. And then with TV shows, oh, what's this, the last episode? Never watches it again. I started watching... I finally started watching Clone Wars again. Star Wars Clone Wars. Because I keep meaning to finish watching that so I can watch Rebels and so I can truly appreciate all Star Wars content. Sometimes I just get bored. At the very end? At that point I would just push through it, but... having begun to watch Clone Wars has really made me appreciate how big, how like massive hypocrites Star Wars fans are. The episode that I'm at has like a woman using voodoo magic to kill a person, and all she needed was a lock of his hair, and this person is a very powerful Force user, and she tries to murder him with voodoo magic, and then people are upset about like a hyperlight jump or whatever. They talk about the final whatever so much it feels like I've done it, I guess. I mean, hey, you do you. I'm not gonna. Well, I will judge you, but I don't care that much, I guess. But I will judge you, of course. The truck jerks towards the shoulder, nearly run off the road by a swarm of dragonflies. Their wings beat briefly in the headlights and disappear into the night. Okay. Star Wars fans are special. I do not feel safe around them. You think you are special? I'm not gonna play your games. I bet the Voodoo Witch didn't start chanting about how about the power of one before she did her voodoo magic. So what? She did start chanting and blabbering. Yeah, but I'm not. But I'm special. Ha! I'm not special smelly. Yeah, sure. The dragonflies vary their pace as the truck approaches. They scatter. After a minute or two, Conway can hear a swelling whine to the southeast. See your southeast, and I am attracted to that. Veterans Outer Loop. The house here. This is southeast, alright. The truck pulls up to the house with an intensely bright porch light. A cloud of dragonflies swells around the light, darting, hovering, turning the right angles. There are no light on in the house. A stencil on the mailbox reads 2880 Breaker Boulevard, and below, written in the marker, no solicitors, I work for long hours and retire early. Okay. I feel like that's just part of the Dragonfly event. Dolly, so you listen. You can't salvage this. You can't not be a hypocrite if you don't like the sequel movies of Star Wars. It's literally impossible. Not unless you also don't like the Clone Wars. But if you don't like Clone Wars, then You know, what's the point? That's like the most Star Wars content that exists. Wait, what was this place called? L&N Turnpike Road again. Either you have to admit proudly that you are a hypocrite, or you have to denounce all Star Wars. There's nothing in between. It's one or the other. I see you're a war of stars, and I am attracted to that? This is where the electricity building was, right? Clone Wars has so much weird bullshit that, you know, the primary argument for why the new moves are bad is like, well, it breaks Star Wars, all the stuff, you know, we have to retcon everything now. Dude, Clone Wars is that every episode. The diner doesn't appear to have a name. A vinyl banner slung above the door simply reads 24 hours. It only has one window, behind which the blinds are tightly closed. Try the door. Conway tries the door. The door swings open easily. A bell rings nearby. The interior of the diner is pitch black. Wait a moment to adjust to the darkness. Conway stands in the doorway, waiting for his eyes to adjust. A bit of errant light comes from the nearby highway. A bit of errant light from the nearby highway creeps through the open door, and gradually Conway is able to make out a few figures inside. Two old men in trucker hats sit in a corner booth, with a checkers board set on the table between them. A young woman standing behind the counter in an apron must be a waitress. A cook stares blankly from the kitchen. The door slams shut and the room is dark again. Sit down at the counter. Conway walks in the direction of the counter. He hits his knee on something hard and metallic, winces quietly, and then carefully finds his way to a stool. He places his hands on the counter. On the other hand, a young woman rests herself on his. She guides his fingers to a laminated menu. Conway closes his eyes, opens them, maybe closes them again. Impossible to differentiate. Ask her about the baseball game. The Wildcats are struggling, but today was an important game. They could have rallied. Perhaps the waitress heard of the game from the kitchen. Maybe she's a fan herself. Conway clears his throat. He feels a warm hand against his cheek and freezes. Her fingers run across the stubble of his chin. He feels like apologizing. She leans forward, and so does he. But the Clone Wars is a cartoon for kids, as if they're not all movies for kids. I mean, very succinct point, honestly. I mean, Star Wars is very kids-oriented. But regardless of who Clone Wars is made for, it still has, like, it's still canon, so... But, it needs to be said that the people usually breaking the lore in the Clone Wars are men, so... Oh, correct. Oh, these are, caskets. Conway shakes his head. What a mess, huh? That gas station attendant was right. Booze and glass all over the interstate. Was he? Oh, I guess maybe he was right. I mean, there's booze and glass everywhere, I guess. I don't think the Clone Wars is very good though. It's like the epitome of everything that's episodic. Like it's criminally episodic. Well, I don't. There seems to be anything I can do here. What to do here? I haven't seen the option pop up, so I'm just gonna leave. I mean, nobody has nowhere to go. Nobody stays put. Nobody slows down a bit. There's more to do here. Nobody stays for a while longer. I wonder if this is us. I wonder if we crashed and died, and that's why all this is happening to us, maybe? Because like the way all of the stuff is worded, it makes it feel like you're like moving on from like from life, right? Kind of weird that they made a bunch of people who were all real and full human beings and just splattered them, though. Wait, this splattered who? Who got splattered? Ah, the clones. Yeah, sure. I mean, that's like an interesting ethical discussion that Star Wars is never going to approach, right? Maybe they have in something like Rebels. I don't know, or in that new show that everyone liked about the clones. Dude, the Doctor? Doctor Who? Doctor? Buffalo Creek recording. Exterminate, regenerate. I was rewatching Doctor Who as well, but I kind of dropped off that too. Doctor Who is really good though. I was also just getting to the good parts. The office of the Buffalo Creek Rural Electronics Cooperative Corporation is almost invisible from the road. Its parking lot overgrown with weeds and its facade sheltered by ivy. Look in the window. Conway looks in through a window. A sinewy shadow obstructs the view through the window. Look into the window. Watching that movie as a kid and thinking, well, wait, the clones are just people and they're making million more and they just get born and then go to war, the fuck? As a kid? When I was a kid, I was playing Star Wars Battlefront as a clone and killing drones or droids. This is your problem, Mikhail. You have an ancient soul, a way too old soul. The floor is loosely covered in dirt. Parts of the carpet have rotten with exposure to rain. Wild mushrooms grow in some corners of the room. The wall behind the front desk has been mostly rotted away. It looks fragile, but not fragile. Push through the back wall. Conway pushes through the moldy back wall. Conway finds himself in what may once have been a conference room. The floor has fallen away in places and filled with a dark green mire. The walls of the conference room are decayed and damaged. Push through another wall. Conway pushes through the wall. The drywall dissolves as Conway pushes through it, falling in damp clumps in the marsh. He breaks through into a long hallway. The glow of a bioluminescent fungus casts a faint blush on the walls. Conway has a feeling he has interrupted something. After a moment's silence, the frog's chorus resumes. Old Soul is just what they call depressed kids, by the way. Sure. I mean, it doesn't. I feel like that's a good way to describe someone that like considers things far above their like age grade or whatever you want to call it, though. Like, I don't even think about the clones just being people now, let alone when I was like 10. Alright, I think I've like been everywhere. Oh, we can do this Forgot about that. I don't know if this is actually useful for anything, though. Did you just drive around with this? Like, no, I was just exploring the map. We were just supposed to go here, but I just found out you could explore the map, so I just wanted to explore it to see if there was like any reason to do so. Act 1, Scene 2. So now we're doing the main story again. Marquez Farmhouse. Blue. Pretty dark out here, huh? So I guess we just head up the path there. The farmhouse is up the hill a bit. Maybe you'd better stay down here while it's lit. Hope I can borrow you a treat up there. Yeah, I just want to see what all my options were. A street lamp light lights the base of a dusty path heading up the hill. God forbid we should I wait for blue while we walk? I'm sure blue will be fine. Actually, let's see if we can get blue up here. That would be funny. Hey, what happened to blue? Oh, blue is behind the bushes. I don't know if you can though, because like it just gets past this bend on the road here, and I think it just automatically turns around. Yeah. Oh yeah, you can for sure. The dog solely probably pisses us. It's so that it probably needs to assist it to go to the bathroom. Yeah. A family graveyard is set off to the side of the house. Headstones are inscribed with the surnames of the unfortunate. Novakovsky, Padilla, Marquez. Oh, Marquez is dead? Well, sucks. The dog's the only confident assistance dog. That would be adorable. Let's switch. I was just thinking about what a lovely house we have. Do you like it? Have you been here before? Did you happen to see an owl? Sure, it's a nice house. No, I've not been here before. I didn't see any owl. I know. I saw it out the window once. Big, ugly thing. All sound and fury. Well, it's gone now. There used to be another house here, but we had it destroyed, and we built this one. It was very expensive, and we got quite underwater. What do you do for work? Is it too difficult, or do you like it very much? I was once a mathematician. Are you looking for something in particular here? I drive deliveries for a small antique shop. I believe it's hard times for a small antique shop. It's hard times everywhere. Even out here on our little farm. My parents stopped paying the bank a while back. I shouldn't even be here, but I just stayed. Oh yeah, they're definitely dead. Mothman? The owl? Mothman. Bug. I have some notebooks. I'm only a little bored. I might prefer to watch TV occasionally. Actually, I have a TV here that I think belongs to you. Will you please set it up? Then I can explain to you how to get where you're going. The zero. I know. Little TV. Oh, it's carrying the TV with me. Nice. If you know the lore, the Mothman is also a giant owl. Cool. That's not how it's supposed to look. You made a mistake setting it up. Is it a foreign object to you? Which of your parents was it who would and wouldn't allow me to watch television. Ma thought she heard ghosts in the static. Dad thought it was radioactive. I know how to set up a TV. Okay, I'm skeptical. You have it all backwards. I'm not surprised, are you? Have you been paying attention? I don't think you have. It's time to start paying attention now, Cornway. Look closely at the television. Hallo igjen! Hvordan går det? Vi ser på TV her, alle sammen. Nå er det TV-tid. Det er TV-tid, Logan. Some say that it loops forever, this road, that I lose you on every time. Kom igjen, Logan. Nå skal jeg kose på rumpesumpen din. Jeg gleder deg. Du har ikke sjekket på poten? Hæ? Du har ikke vært og sjekket på pot 1 eller pot 2, ikke sant? Jeg gleder deg. Du er flink ut. Du er utrolig flink ut, Logan. Du er en liten gæren. Du er en gæren gutt. Du er en flink og gæren gutt. Ja, det er du. Ja, jeg er flink gutt. Jeg gleder deg. Hey, wake up. You spaced out for a minute there. The picture on the TV. What do you keep in the bar? It used to be tools and feed, then books. Now I think it's mostly spatters. That TV is picking up the wrong signal. My cousin Shannon would know more about it. She fixes TVs for a living. Well, she used to. I think the new models are giving her some trouble. So I really just need to get to the zero. Your cousin. That's my father's brother's daughter. Shannon. We're about the same age. Well, we used to be. She's older now. Okay, she's definitely dead. She's 100% dead. Dead so. Dead so, gone so, kiss a Logan on the head so. Jeg er så glad jeg er der, Logan. Jeg er så glad jeg er der. Skal du ha gratis godis? Skal du ha gratis godisbit fordi du er så flink? Hæ? En gratis godisbit skal du få, ok? En gratis godisbit. Gratis. Ha pent. I'm looking for one sock. I have one here, but where's the other? Ja, det. Slapp av, vennen min. Du må slappe av. But in our name, is all the channel just fake lies? Yes. This entire stream is just me pretending to be poor and begging people for money. What do you mean? And then I pretend that it's painful to be poor. I'm like, oh, I'm poor. Ow, 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 ow. And then I pay people in chat to call me poor boy, poor boy, poor boy. So other people will be like, oh man, this guy really is living a hard life, huh? We should definitely support this fellow. Well, and I look really sad when it happens too. She has a workshop up north a ways, by the lake, right where Pinoia and Vax Road meet. It's a big bait and tackle shop, and she fixes TVs in the back. You like fishing? Honestly, I'm not convinced you should bother with the zero. I'd much rather you find my cousin and fix my TV, but I'll get you headed the right way. I call you boy all the time. Where's my cut? You don't get a cut. That's not how this works. The only people I get paid are my moderators, and they get 100% of my YouTube revenue. Because I am actually a charitable and good person, so I get my moderators 100% of my YouTube revenue. I do have some paid chatters that I pay to chat in my stream, but I can't talk about that because that's illegal on Twitch, so. So it's pretty easy. Get back on the 65 heading north, then take your first right after the artificial limb factory. From there, your arrival at the zero is basically inevitable. Ja. Åh, ja.
Vill du ha
Ja, da nuller du oss litt litt, ja. Hvis det er greit? Ja, hvis det er greit. Ja, ok. Ok. Ja vel da. Ja, han har bare noe sånn der... Ja, og jeg glemte å sjekke hva jeg lå din nede. Actually, are you Mr. Beast? Because I've heard things. Oh yeah, yeah. It's not late to pay your shadows. You can hire shadows for increased shadow interactivity on sites like Fiverr. I saw a video about it. Wait, actually? Huh. How do they actually cost a Fiverr though, or like how much money do people take to chat in your stream? It's a TS issue and nobody cares about TOS. So I could be getting paid to chat in some people's streams, maybe. So it's pretty easy. Get back on the 65 heading north, then take the first right after the artificial limb factory. From there, you're at zero, basically inevitable. Up north a ways, by the lake, right where Penoia and Vax Road meet. Big bait and tackle shop. Okay. I don't know if the game's gonna save these for me, so I'm just gonna take pictures of them myself. You said any price you like for your services of Fiverr. I could do that. Nobody would believe that someone paid for my poor spelling jabbery. I feel like I don't think I hate the idea of a paid chatter. I feel like one of the biggest kind of like I think a big reason a lot of people stream is because they are lonely. And I think they just want like some company. Maybe they don't have a lot of friends that play games. Maybe they don't like know a lot of people. They start streaming hoping that someone will show up in their chat and they can like actually talk to someone while they play games. I don't know if I hate the idea of just paying someone to just be active in your chat. What if I paid people and I like converted them? It's like paying a whore. Yeah, kind of. Like, sure. It's paying for a social service, essentially, right? Like, I pay you $10, you show up in my stream, you chat with me for 2 hours. I don't hate that, honestly. I mean, I wish people didn't have to do it, but like... so it's pretty easy, okay. Nice to know you, Conway. Keep your eyes open, especially in the dark. That would be a great thing to do, though. Like, I start hiring paid chatters and I convert them to real chatters, but with my entertainment skills. okay, you want to pay for me to chat? I'm like, nah, that's good, dude. And they're like, I mean, are you sure, dude? I'll do it. I'm like, nah. I'm like, alright, I'll just chat for free then. A disused wood burning stove is set up in one ash-dusted corner of the room. It's cold to the touch. A abandoned spiderweb stretches across the bottom of the saucepan. A skillet is seasoned with the dust. My work, the people selling those services are probably lonely too, maybe. I mean, that's not an awful way to make money though, right? Like if I needed some additional no, you see, as a man of God, I only paid those whores to preach the gospel. If I needed some additional money, right, and I was sitting here playing games, having like a stream up on a monitor and just like interacting in chat from time to time doesn't seem like too much of a hurdle. I guess it depends on like your expectations. Like what are the expectations for those shatters? I'm an administration. So those were the murder kind of hillbilly for a minute. I don't know if it's that type of game. I mean, we're just talking about like passing on to the afterlife, so we're definitely dead. Oh my God! Jesus Christ! It says, Automode held the message for reasons of race, ethnicity, or religion. Allow will post it to chat. This is the message that was held for race, ethnicity, or religion. I guess hillbilly's ethnicity? Question mark? I did allow it. I posted it in Discord too in general chat. There are some horses out there behind the house. I only didn't catch it because it only didn't catch it because of the stray. Wait, what? Oh yeah, oh true, yeah. In the first one. Remember the horses you and Lysetta and Ira had? I miss them sometimes, the horses. What? How do I move on? I had a quick look on fire, by the way, it's $30 an hour. That's a lot of money. Workshop up north a ways by the lake, right where Peonia and Vax Road meet. Peonia and Vax Road. I don't want to go here. Peonia and Vax Road. You know what? We already broke in everywhere else. Might as well break in here too, huh? Walk through the glass doors. Force through the glass doors. Conway applies more force to the doors. The glass shatters. Somewhere ahead, a light switch is on. After a moment, it switches off. The room is dark again, and the floor is covered in broken glass. Walk through the glass doors. Broken glass grinds under Conway's boots as he walks down the hallway. He has a feeling of being in a large space. Very little light reaches the far end of the hallway. Feel the walls. Conway runs his hands along the walls. The walls are completely smooth and strangely warm. Conway can feel his breath and sweat condensing on the surface. Floors. The floor is completely smooth and strangely warm. Conway can feel his breath. Wonder how many slurs the automods know. Well, it used to be very crazy. Like you couldn't write ho ho ho. I don't know if it lets you do that now. There's some other things too that you just weren't allowed to write. It was waifu, I think. If you wrote a waifu, it was like, nah, not doing that. Obviously not gonna pick up mine, but last year was 2 months ago too. Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of money though. $30 for an hour? That's kind of insane. You have to be. I feel like if you have that type of money, then you're probably not going to be very lonely. Then you probably have the money to buy better friends. Head Noah and Wax Road meet. Oh, ephemera. Oh, is that just the book I'm already reading? Ah, okay. For the low scenario, you get 3 people, though a much better deal. Oh, is that part of the same person's thing? I assume this is the lake, right? It's the premium tier. 3 people for 40, sure. I think the problem with that though is that it's probably just the same person using 3 accounts, would be my assumption. Did I already have the bait shop as part of my thing? No, I didn't. Is that one person with 3 accounts? Yeah, almost assuredly. But they, or honestly, it might just be like someone using ChatGPT or something. That's what I would do. When they also have a 20-year-old that drops out of a college stream and needs to convince their parents that they can make money, then all they need to do is steal mom's credit card, the Schwab chat's popping. They'll end up in a true crime documentary. Yeah, I mean, I don't think you'd convince anyone that you're gonna make it when you're not making any money though. Though to be fair, like, assuming it's legal to do, if you can just pay people to back to your chat, that's gonna increase your, it'll likely increase your viewer count and chat activity by a lot, right? Like if my sole goal was just to become a big streamer and like not like view botting myself, of course, which I don't think would like works. I don't know if I've ever heard of a single instance of anyone view botting and actually like becoming a big streamer because of it. Though maybe if you bought a little bit, maybe if you do like a little bit. Like if I view bot, like let's say I'm in a category and it's a pretty small category, and like let's say the top viewer is like 20 people. Let's say my average is 10. Let's say I view bot 10 people into my stream to get to that top slot. That might work actually, but I feel like paying shadows would actually be really good. Extra alphas almost there, but they're not view botting though. They're just embedding, which is different. That's why they're going to be in a true crime documentary. Conway pulls into the bake shop parking lot. Vaulted above the road on a thin steel bar, a handwritten sign reads "Live bait, minnows small and also large for stripers, night crawlers, chips and beer." A green flyer hangs loosely from a bit of masking tape at eye level. To the shop's right, a dirt parking lot sprawls unevenly into grass and then eventually trees. The bait shop is open. Read the flyer. Computer printed type in a bold font surrounds a clip art illustration of a TV set. The TV has eyes, arms, and legs. Its shoulders are slouched, and on the screen is a cartoon expression of exhausted nausea. A hot water bottle rests against its wire antenna. What kind of fish? Fish like chips and beer? Is it meat? Chips and beer? TV repair, no model too old. Inquiries within. We do not sell digital converter boxes. So is this one of those things where I could have gone here first, and then I could have gotten the TV fixed before I gave it to the lady? Enter the bait shop. Conway enters the bait shop. Narrow aisles corroded with lures, reels, or rods, and snacks divide the shops lengthwise. From the entrance to the cashier's counter, the left wall is lined with churning tanks of water. Look to the tanks. Conway approached the tanks. The 3 metal tanks aren't labeled, and the water is too agitated to get a clear view of what's inside each one. The contents of the first tank are vaguely grey, the second is a muddy pink, and the third is a clear but shiny silver flecked occasionally flashed across the surface. Reach into the first tank. Conway reaches into the first tank. Conway's hand brushes against something roughly the size of his palm. Reach deeper into the tank. Conway's hand comes into contact with a scaly, uneven surface as he runs his fingers across the bottom. A bead of sweat bridges the inches from his temple onto the water surface. Something bites at his forearm as he recoils. This is the second tank. This is definitely Kel. Conway's fingers slip through something fleshy but inert. The sensation is nauseating. Reach deeper into the tank. Conway reaches deeper into the tank. As his elbow passes into the pinkish mass, he realizes he's about to be sick from the smell and pulls away. Reach to the third tank. The water seems to tremble with life. Conway can't tell if his hand is being nibbled by fish or massaged by artificial current. As his eyes near the surface of the water, he sees something colorful glowing faintly at the bottom of the tank. Reach deeper into the tank. Which one is the bear tank? Probably the fleshy one, I would assume. A tremor spreads from his elbows out to his fingertips, and up to the base of his shoulders. His vision flickers, the water is running warm under his skin now, and he has the sensation that something is about to snap. Eyes closed. He lays on a rooftop, new shingles rough beneath his back, swelling in the noon sun. He's exhausted. He must have started before dawn. His legs are sore from holding stable on the uneven surface. His wrists from breaking old sealant. His fingers from carefully lifting shingles to hammer down new ones. His boss, Ira, yells from the idling truck below. He shades his eyes from his hands with his hand. A beer would be good. It's barely past noon, but he's worked a full day already. What could the harm be? Maybe a shot at the counter just to get his eyes open. Then a beer. He could offer to drive into town for lunch and stop at the place on Cumberland. The cashier pushes Conway roughly on the shoulder. He's been talking, yelling maybe, but it's all an echo now. Conway looks up, his neck stiff with pain, his right palm still tingling. The cashier points to the tank, then above it to a few holes torn in the wall. Nail holes from which an electrical sign has come dislodged and fallen into the water. He helps Conway to his feet, looks at him pitifully, and returns to the cash register. Did I just get electrified? Approach the counter. A wiry cashier stands behind the register, preoccupied with the Sudoku puzzle. Ask about the baseball game. The cashier switches on the radio. An AM sports broadcast is playing, but Conway can't be sure if it's meant to answer or to drown out his questions. Ask about Shannon Marquez's workshop. Conway asks about Shannon Marquez's workshop. A handwritten sign on the door behind the counter reads, GV repairs by appointment, please consult with cashier. The cashier knocks a few times on the door and waits, occasionally glancing at his puzzle. After a few moments with no answer, he notices a smaller note written on the sign. Reads it, then points it out to Conway. Read the note on the workshop door. Conway reads the note on the workshop door. Weaver, I got your message, have left for the old mine. Don't know if I will see you there or what. Ready either way. Look away. Narrow aisles crowded with lures, reels, and rods. Okay. I guess we have to find the mines? You think these are supposed to be mountains? Five Dogwood Drive? What is this? Oh, that's where I'm supposed to go, right? That was my, like... Oh! Dude, I had my headphones locked up because I think it's on my food soon, right? So I just want to listen. And when I was pushing, I kept hearing something. When I put headphones on, I don't hear it anymore. It's my... I think it's my controller vibrating. Yeah, controller's vibrating. Oh, maybe this is a controller game. This is kind of nice. Actually, this is not that nice. Okay, I need to put the controller somewhere where it can't vibrate. Maybe I'll just put it on the bed, question mark. I don't want to unplug it. Here, I'll put it in my inside shoes. We gotta find the old mine. I don't think we saw anything that resembled a mine while we were traveling around. Oh, I need to take a picture of this place too, I guess. Was it like up here? Bait shop. Bait shop. Oh, fighter of the bait shop. Champion with a gun. You're a master of karate and friendship. Left for the old mine. I don't know if these are supposed to be mountains or not. There's like an old mine road. What's this? Factory? Wait, is this, Take the first right after the artificial limb factory, okay. I guess this is the artificial limb factory, probably. Unfortunately, not a, Wait. A creek runs along the highway and then turns towards a dirty brick building. A grinding drone from within the building is faintly audible. On the interstate, floodlights on the lawn illuminate smokestacks. At the edge of the building's parking lot, a large sign partially obscured by trees reads, Artificial Limb Factory. Hello chat, you all cute today. Hello Sergeant, what's up? Welcome to the video game broadcast. Oh, that was it. Hey, and as well, what the hell? You can't keep getting away with it! On-ramp. No, no, we're not doing that. It does look like an old mine a little bit. It does look a little bit like an old mine. Maybe I could go speak to, like, the people again and be like, hey, where's the old mine at? What are you up to today, Sergeant? How fare you? Hey, gents of the SAD. And this doesn't strike me as an old mine location, but maybe here, if this is supposed to be like a mountain. Is this the game that has the unreachable steam achievement that people were mulling about? No idea. Are you legally allowed to do that though? Have a steam achievement you can't complete? Like a symbol, I think an unreachable goal. I have no idea. I guess Steam probably allows you to do that. Let's head to this guy and see if we can talk to him again. Maybe he can tell me where the mine is, if he's still there. Act 1, Scene 3? Oh? None. Wait, it's a mine underneath the... There was a similar game called Where the Water Tastes Like a Wine. Let's check it out. Nani? Where the water... Oh, this is kind of cool. I don't know if I like the aesthetic of it, but it does have a very distinct aesthetic. I don't know if I'm a fan of it, but there's no doubt that it does look very distinct. Boop. Compelling in the Saints. What the hell? Joseph and Stranger? Does that Stranger have a giant air horn over his body? So why did I get a new end? Why did I get a new chapter going here? I was not supposed to leave. Is the old mine beneath this? Maybe is that the thing? Maybe. Return to Equisource and find Carrington. Who is Carrington? And that's only a few miles outside of Hodgsonville anyway. I don't think you could do much better for accessibility, and they got that new gas station if folks get lost. But maybe they should maybe they should feel lost, Joseph. They're just as lost then as we are always already lost. Just like poor itinerant Silas, wandering the road looking for a home. Well, that's the way to look at it, I guess. Well, hello, I heard that old truck rumble up. How's Blue? Say, maybe you could help this fellow. He's looking for a venue, is how you said it, right? Sure, I have an old friend who runs a bar, and they've got a real big stage. Sure, I know a furniture warehouse you could probably break into. No, it can't be indoors. Impossible. But I'm obliged. You'd stop a moment to help me work this through. Let me explain my charge. I've dedicated my last 12 years to the design and orchestration of my life's great work. A grand, broadly experimental theatrical adaptation of The Death of the Hired Man by Robert Frost. The Death of the Hired Man. Is this an actual... Oh, this is a real thing, okay. I don't know if I should learn what this is before. I'll keep it open, and then if the game doesn't teach me, then I'll read it, because it might like spoil the intention of the game. I'll keep it open and I'll read it afterwards. I don't want to like get ahead of myself. Maybe the game will divulge what that is, because I assume it probably doesn't expect you to know what that is. It's my assumption. Yeah, I've read some of his stuff. How do you mean experimental? Well, drama is really my second love. My higher calling is pseudoscience. Yep, pseudoscience. Yep. Pseudoscience is the eternally fruitful marriage of whimsy and process that has yielded such poetic specimens as astrology, phrenology, canals on Mars, and homeopathic medicine. I hope I have the time to explain how my pseudoscientific theory poetics find expression in this play, but now I'm in a delirious rush. The event is to be performed tomorrow morning, just before dawn, but in the spirit of tragedy, our venue fell through at the last moment. I've been out all day driving the highways, looking for a replacement, eyes fastened to the landscape like a hawk scouring the field. So, like a hawk, in fact, that I failed to keep an eye on my gas meter. I'm here waiting for the tow truck to bring my car, so I can get back at... Okay, so he's dead too, probably. Well, I don't mind keeping an eye out for a spot. I'm on the drive anyway. What kind of venue are you looking for? Somewhere outdoors. Somewhere intimate. Somewhere tragic. If you have attention to spare on your drive, I'd be grateful. Oh, like the crash. Well, here you are. Oh, that's cool. I'm glad that this ended up paying up. Do you know where an old man is around here? Around here? Is not. Oh, unless you're thinking of the old Elkhorn mine. That's over northeast of here, on Hardyville. But you can't get in there anymore. It's all fenced up. Had an accident. Hardyville. I'm sure my journal will tell me it was like northeast or something, right? I met your friend Weaver. Oh, now you say you met her. She was there? Just for a minute, then she left suddenly. Well, she was there, and you're surprised? Oh, no, I guess I'm not surprised. It's good that you met her. I knew that the Marquez family years ago, when Weaver was a young girl. Her parents were studying local folk songs. Smart family. Well, some of them are smart, and the rest are wise, if you know what I mean. They hit some trouble a while back, and it kind of tore them all up. But... you know, everyone hits trouble at some point or another. Well, not everyone, but most do. Hey, if you see Weaver Marquez again, tell her I'm sorry about her aunt and uncle, and I hope I'll see her. I'll be seeing her soon. Many thanks. Ran across a strange museum up north a bit. Oh, that old place? Where they keep a huge archive. Hey, next time you're up there, take a look in the archive room and see if you can find any of my old work on file. It'll be under wet wheat tree. That's my last name, wheat tree. The archive is just through the hole of glass. It's these big plastic doors, kind of hard to spot. Well, the texture's a bit different than the rest of the walls. Okay, texture's a bit different. This guy's a yapper. This isn't too bad. I mean, to be fair, I'm yapping at him though. Here I am. Yep, I'm hard at work, as you can see. Now don't distract me. Huh. You like your work? I haven't gotten a lot of options. Better than being in a ditch. Huh. I bet you always say that, like a reflex. When people ask about my work, I will say it's pretty okay. That way I don't have to think about it. The Endaline. Computer. Hey, brother. Oh, maybe that sign and those people were also dead because they indicated they were spending too much time down there and they like died from like, gas exposure or something. Okay, I think this guy could do a play over by where the car crash was. Well, that's the scene of tragedy, right? Oh, it's just down the road here. Maybe. Did I take a picture of the car crash? Let's go look. Factory, bait shop, wreck. Oh yeah, I did. That should have been right here. So not to the wreck. Does this now say where the... God damn it! I should have taken a picture of the mine location. I think he's at north at least. Worst case, I'll literally just go back and look up the vault. Speaking of the last games before, speaking of the last game before Shadow of the Earth 3. What character are you using for Shadow of the Earth? My stream character. Bait shop. My stream character was primed and ready. Though I thought I think the two places I was debating the DLC would be was by Nicholas Cocoon or by the isolated Divine Tower. I think my bet was the isolated Divine Tower. I think, if I remember correctly. Not the Karen Knight guy now. I'm gonna do the stream character. I'll probably run the Karen Knight guy through at some point. Karen Knight guy is very powerful though. Karen Knight guy is big powerful. Oh right, you wanted me to go here too. I also know what Karen Knight guy is like level like 180, I think. I don't know what my main character was. In 18 DLC, yeah, I mean that's good. Feel the walls. Feel his breath. No, they're not completely. No, they're not completely smooth. One wall is a bit more tacky, like it's bleeding a bit in the heat. Conway presses gently and the door swings open. Rows of filing cabinets line the walls. The room is lit intermittently by a quivering fluorescent bulb. We might start playing it today. Like this game is apparently 10 hours long. I don't know how long it actually is though. Like I don't know what 10 hours of content is in this game, but Conway opens the first cabinet. The label on the cabinet reads "Artifice Failure." It contains several articles, CD-ROMs, prints, and punch cards. Each is stuffed in a large yellow envelope and labeled, for example, Q Lavelle 2010, Portal, Freger 1986, Mondo Medicals, Soderstrom 2007, The Postman's Choice, Vautier 1967.